Hi Seattle U content editors, this is Megan Otis, your web support specialist, and this training video is how to create a section banner. Now, in a previous training video, we used our Photoshop template to create a new title banner for our practice page for the Center for Awesome. And now, using the same image we used to create the title banner, let's use another Photoshop template to create a matching section banner for the Center for Awesome. Now we've already got Photoshop open, so I'm going to find and open the section banner template. You might get a pop-up message about resolving fonts, but you can go ahead and click Don't Resolve to close the box. Now we need to get our banner image into the template. As I said previously, I want to create a section banner for the subpages that matches the title banner on the landing page. So I'm going to find that same image, which happens to be on my desktop, and I'm going to click it and drag it into the Photoshop template. Once my image is in, I need to move it around and resize it by holding down the Shift key and then clicking and dragging one of the corners so that I can get the portion of the image that I want to display up here in the top right corner. Now the design for the section banner is an unusual shape. A small portion of the bottom right-hand corner of the image will be covered up on the screen by a little yellow triangle. And then a larger portion of the top left corner will be covered up as well. Here in Photoshop, the portions of the image that will be covered by the design are shown in black, so you know that those pieces will not show on the page. And then there's a portion of the image here that's covered in pink, which shows the part of the image that will show or might not, depending on the user's screen width. So you'll just want to keep clicking the photo to move it around, and then keep resizing the photo by holding the Shift key and then clicking and dragging the corners around until you get the most important part of the image into the top right part of the template that's not covered by either black or pink. And when you've got the image sized and positioned exactly the way you want it on the template, you can click Enter to place it. Then going over to the toolbar on the right hand side into your Layers menu, you'll turn off all the layers that aren't your image, and then you'll go File, Export, Save for Web. And just as with the other Photoshop template, all of your image quality, optimization, and image size settings are already set for you, so all you have to do is hit Save, give your image a name, and then save it to a location where you can find it again later. Now we just need to put our new image for our section banner into TerminalFour. So I'll bring my browser back up and I'll go back into my site structure. And what I'm looking for is the subsection of the Center for Awesome that's called Section Customizations. Once you find the Section Customizations folder, either within the site structure or from the subsections menu, you'll click over to the Content tab and find the section banner. Next, you'll click to open the section banner. And once it loads, we can scroll down to the banner photo, remove the old selection, then hit Select. Then we're going to find our folder in the media library by clicking the plus and opening the categorized folder. And then I'm going to use Control F Find to find the Web Team folder. And within that folder, I find the Center for Awesome subfolder. Once I've selected that folder, I'll click Add Media, then find the image on my desktop, and give it a name and a description for accessibility. Remember, for accessibility purposes, the description needs to convey the meaning of the image to someone who can't see it. It'll get read aloud to visually impaired users using a screen reader. So you want it to be descriptive. Then go ahead and hit Save Changes to add the file to the media library. Then we'll use the filter to find it again. Select our image variant. The original is typically best. Then we'll go down to the bottom and hit Save Changes to save it as pending so we can take a look at how it looks. Once it has saved, we can go back to our preview and refresh, and it will show us what our new image looks like on the page. And there it is. Now before I call it a day, I'm going to just minimize the browser a little bit to check the image to make sure it looks good at different screen widths. And I think it looks good. So there we go. That is how you create a section banner in TerminalFour using our Photoshop template.